Welcome to Jonesin, where we go over trippy true crime and the drama that surrounds it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe.
So this guy's name is Curtis. I can't remember his last name, but he goes by Curtis Media, and he's in the UK. And he thought it was cute to lie to police to gain entry into the area where they were pulling Nicola Bully's body out of the water. He went so far as to, because he couldn't see anything, so he said himself, he held the camera up over the wall that was blocking him to see what the camera could pick up. So he couldn't see what the camera was picking up in the moment, but he's seen afterwards. And it was them pulling Nicola's body out of the water. And he still decided to post it. It got over 1 million views. He's receiving a lot of backlash about it, but he's also receiving a lot of support about it. And that's just mind blowing to me. I think that this dude is the UK version of Jonathan Lee Riches, and it won't be long before Jonathan Lee Riches pulls a stunt like this. Anyways, this is his story about the police breaking into his home and arresting him for posting that video.
I've got to be very careful that I don't sort of talk about that case, okay? At 1 a.m. 2 days ago, I was at my nan's house, my grandparents' house. Bearing in mind they're 83, 84, 85 years old. I think they're, 85 and 83. Elderly, vulnerable people. They were booting the door at 1:30 in the morning. They were banging the side windows of the house. They were shouting the letterbox. They had the car spotlight on the roof on the whole house, like they do in America when they're arresting somebody with firearms. My nan and granddad were literally scared for their life. They thought that somebody had came to the house, attacking the house. That's genuinely what they thought. They said to me to ring the police. So I go outside finally, and I'm arrested. Young officer, young female. Now I still have marks on my hands now from the handcuffs. That's how tight they put them on. It was freezing cold. It was like -1, -2 degrees, and I only had bottoms on and a small t-shirt. I'd just been, pulled out of bed. So I brought my coat with me. I managed to grab my coat before they sort of handcuffed me. They wouldn't let me put that on, and they've read out the arresting details, every detail of the arrest. So we're talking about not just the offence name, which is normal, but they stood me in my middle of my driveway in front of my whole street and very loudly read out every detail to the arrest, why, what I'd done, what they thought about it, which is definitely not normal. Then they put me in the back of a riot van, and they kept the light on in the riot van. They locked the cage door, but they left the main doors open so the whole street could see me in the van handcuffed. They still kept the handcuffs on in the van, even though there's no need to do that. They've never done that in my life before, back in the day when I've been arrested and stuff. The van is a secure place. Why would they need handcuffs on? I have no history of anything regarding police assault or resisting arrests. Nothing like that. I've never, there's no risk sort of thing. Yeah. They've then searched my nan's house for 45 minutes, and they've kept the doors of the van open the whole time. They've refused my coat to be put round me, and they've left the handcuffs on. So I'm sat in the back of this van, shivering, blatantly, clearly shivering, and they're just stood there, laughing with each other, joking. I'm not exaggerating. They were literally laughing at me, right, while they searched my grandparents' house. Now, I'm not sure what they were searching for. I think they were searching for a phone. Well, my phone, essentially, which was in my car. And they later went to retrieve that, and they retrieved it. They seized the phone. But yeah, they turned my nan's house upside down. They turned her bedrooms upside down. There was a little cabinet on my nan's wall, which has never been opened in years. It's locked, and I don't know what she keeps in there. My granddad had to damage the lock to break it open for them. And even then, they wanted to take the cabinet off the wall to the station. God knows why. Okay. Anyway, they've arrested me and stuff. They've taken me to the station finally. When we've got there, the handcuffs have stayed on. We've waited to go into custody for about half an hour. Handcuffs have stayed on the whole time, and even at the desk in the suite, the cuffs have stayed on while the sergeant's booking me in. Clearly, they were enjoying this. So I've showed it all to the body cams, and I will be requesting the body cam footage to take it further of the two officers who were involved with that. I'm not asking for people to feel sorry for me. I'm literally just letting people know what's happened, as I'm sure people have heard, but they haven't heard the details, you know. I was arrested for pervert the course of justice and malicious communications. Pervert the course of justice. What I did, the video, we all know what video we're talking about, right? The video, malicious communications is posting said video online with the intent of causing harassment, alarm and distress. And of course, you know, I think everybody will agree with me that that's not why that was done. It was simply for a media channel, which I've explained. I've been bailed until June, and conditions are basically not to post, share or talk about the case or the area. In other words, I can't make videos on it, be it my own footage, or be it, you know, photos or talking about the case. I'm not to enter Lancashire as a county at all. And I also have to report to the police station once a week between 10 and 12 o'clock, which again is inconvenient, to be fair, especially that I'm not going to be living in that town much longer. You all are supportive of me, most of you are, so, and I appreciate that, and I think you deserve to know what's happened, okay?
So basically, this guy wants people to feel sorry for him for how the police handled the situation. I don't think they handled it wrong from what he's saying. Oh, God forbid you be left in the back of the bus with the door open. Oh my God, with handcuffs too tight. Come on, man. That's what you're tripping about. You're tripping because they stood you out in your driveway in front of your neighborhood at 1 o'clock in the morning and told you and read aloud, very loud, what you were being arrested for. So that was embarrassing to you. And then they put you in the bus and they shut the gate. They leave the handcuffs on you. Okay. You're upset that they left you in the bus with the door open for the whole neighborhood to see you. Well, how do you think Nicola Bully's family felt when you uploaded a video of her body being retrieved from that water? How do you think they feel? Now, he's also feeling that he's inconvenienced by having to go check in to the police department weekly. I mean, dude, you commit the crime, you do the time. Like, it's gonna be inconvenient for a little bit. Um, it just blows my mind, the audacity. You think you're owed something? Because now he's filing a complaint on the police department saying that what they did was wrong and traumatic to his grandparents by searching the house and um, destroying basically while they were searching. They don't put stuff back. So then that left his grandmother and grandfather having to clean it up. And that's what he's mad about. I would kind of be mad about that too, because they're elderly people. But how about you just acknowledge that what you did was wrong and that none of that would even happen had you not did what you did? Let's be real. Let's keep it real, man. Like, you need to be pointing the finger at yourself, not at the police officers. Come on, man.
Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Bye.